You too, Yusuke?
I get how you felt now. Even just listening to Kurama's voice is pure bliss. I wish you guys could experience it too. It feels ecstatic. Just leave us alone, Nozomi. You don't have to worry about us anymore. This is our happiness.
I can't believe this. His mind has been warped. He's intoxicated by false happiness. I can't just leave them like that. I'm not going to let this stand.
Seems this place, too, is linked to the depths. This number connects to the singularity. Where's my thanks for all my charity?
Heard of the lemming effect? You look unwell. Are you okay?
Nobody likes being alone. Together. Nobody likes being alone.
Ever heard of the lemming effect?
Let's go, Nozomi.
I'll do your strength.
Get ready. Take this.
Here I go. Enemy down.
Foul cretins! Take this!
Worthless.
Child's play!
You won't get away.
Get ready. Away with you! We made it, Nozomi.
Good job. You were amazing. The sky is so... You look on...
I told you already! No one's getting through!
Open this door, Mr. Namikawa. We have a graduation ceremony to hold.
Graduation? Are you freaking kidding? Get the hell away from me with that shit!
He's holding the door shut from the other side. We can't do a thing about it. Can you try talking to him? The
Piss off already! I'm not opening this door for anyone! I've just said I'm not gonna! No one's graduating if I've got something to say about it!
graduation ceremony is at a standstill as long as that door...
Piss off already. All I did was fight a couple times. Cut class, like once or twice maybe. It's not that big a deal. Small shit compared to that asshat Ryotaro. Whatever. My stuff's not important right now. I'm not letting them graduate, and that's that.
The graduation ceremony is at a standstill as long as that...
Piss off all... What? Jealous? Me? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Idiots. Every last one of you. Crazy, cocky, selfish idiots. I don't care anymore. Do whatever the hell you want. They're crazy. Every last one of them.
I like being alone. It feels nice.
It's the perfect...
Hey, shouldn't we take a break?
You've come.
Kurama. How are your injuries?
A wound like that is nothing in the face of my authority.
Right. The authority of pride. It lets you control the human body, right? Which means it can heal wounds, too.
How insightful of you. That being said, it's very like you to be so concerned about your opponent, Hinata. You're the very picture of foolishness, you know. You made it this far, all for the sake of destroying my ideals. That alone is proof that you have failed to comprehend the extent of your stupidity. My way is the path of justice.
Your definition of justice is no one but yours. You're the only fool here. Your beliefs are flawed, and yet you proudly believe they're infallible. But I'm not like you. I know my definition of justice isn't absolute. I have my weaknesses, my anxieties. But despite that, I can't let you get away with what you've done. I will stand by my ego.
Your ego? Despicable! No person in any position of leadership should ever utter such drivel. Ha! It would seem I was the ideal candidate for student council president after all. I make decisions based on what is just, not what I desire. Will no one but me think of the people?
You keep talking about justice, but in the end, it's all just to stroke your own ego. I'll admit we're similar, but you're far more short-sighted than I am. You care only about yourself.
No, you're wrong. At the very least, I am not one to boast about my ego like you. Anyone so proud of their own selfish wants is not fit to lead. You never deserved to be president of the student council.
Your opinion is the same as your justice. No one but yours.
What did you say?
It was our peers who elected me as student council president. I have my own values, my own justice. My ego dictates that I do what I think is right. I was elected because others resonated with what I believed in. Those beliefs will hold fast. They didn't falter then, and they won't falter now. It's as simple as that. I will always do what I think is right. There will be those who will agree with my values and those who won't. And that's fine. I know I can't please everyone, and I'm not trying to. I just want to do the right thing.
Fool! You brandish your self-centered philosophy and deceive others. Your very existence is evil. You don't care about anyone else.
Unlike you, Kurama, I don't decide what's best for people myself. I recognize that everybody has their own will. You steal that will and turn them into your puppets, plunging them into a joyful despair. In my eyes, I determine that it's you who's beyond redemption. You and no one else. It's for that reason that we will defeat you and the other Pact Bearers and return the Academy to normal.
You only say that out of ignorance to what awaits you. You've no hope of besting me. Your defeat is inevitable. Without me, the remaining students will be lost to despair. They may even perish.
You're letting your pessimism rule you, Kurama. I, for one, don't plan to give up.
It's your logic that will bring harm to others. That in itself is evil. I will never allow it. With that, I shall save you both. I shall stop you with my authority. You will know what justice is. Now, come and remake these fools in my image. Superbia. Fools! As if you could even scratch me, I refuse to yield. I can't afford to.
Shatter the ideal before he can act. Doing so will render void his pact.
The road was wet and red, as if paint had spilled upon it. The light, too, was red. Had I stopped him, he would have never been hit. I knew it was dangerous, and yet I did nothing. And now, he'll never come back. Why? Why didn't I stop him? I can still hear his screams. I can still feel that woman's slim fingers digging into my shoulders. You killed him. I thought the same myself. It was because I didn't stop him. Because I was foolish and weak. She was right. I killed him. Never again will he get to come home, to smile and play the way he once did. The fault lies with me. I've lost the right to cry, no matter how sad I am. I want to become a righteous person, so that no one ever has to suffer by my hand again. I don't want to be a fool any longer.
The ideal of will contains a wish's formative events. The trauma endured from losing a friend cost him his innocence.
I suppose we're not that different after all. Come on, Vice President. Let's take Kurama and make our way back to the Academy. And thanks for everything. Miss Sora, can I ask you something?
Is it about Mr. Hitotsubashi not regaining consciousness?
Yes.
Ideals are a physical manifestation of a pact bearer's ego. If the ideals are destroyed, their sense of self shatters as well. This varies according to the strength of their wish, but their memories and personality can also be lost. But please, be at ease. His consciousness should return eventually, though the parts he's missing never will. I didn't want to cause you any undue worry. This is the only way for the Academy to return to normality, after all.
I'm sorry for this, Kurama. At the very least, I promise I didn't lie to you. I'll restore the Academy to how it used to be.
It appears that with Mr. Hitotsubashi's authority gone, you can now access the other facilities. I'll be counting on you to handle the remaining pact bearers. They should each be in their own separate buildings.
You always seem so busy, Nozomi. You've been on your feet since even before the anomalies.
You think so? Well, I always thought it was normal.
Normal?
What? I just did some work for the student council after class.
Some work? For just the student council? You cleaned with Mr. Yugo in the mornings and helped prep classes for the teachers until night. You chased after lost cats in your neighborhood. You volunteered at a local elementary school to talk about crime prevention?
Wow. The newspaper club doesn't miss a beat on the student council, do they?
My point is, none of that was normal!
What?
Were any of those even part of your student council duties? I don't think so!
I mean, I guess, but...
Look, Nozomi. What you do is great, but make sure you get your rest, okay? If you keep this up, you'll work yourself sick, and we can't have that!
You don't have to worry about me. I'm as healthy as can be. I almost never get sick. In fact, I've had perfect attendance since kindergarten.
That's not the problem here! You did awesome out there! No one's blocking the way anymore, so you should be able to come and go from the building now. I did hear there was mist in the first year, second year, and club buildings, though. I wonder if there are pact bearers in each of them, too. Like how Kurama was in this one.
Everyone's got their hands full dealing with the aftermath of Kurama's actions. I really do want to stay by your side, Vice President, but I'm needed here right now. Sorry about this. Don't put yourself in too much danger, okay? If you run into any trouble, you can come talk to me. I'll help you however I can, no matter what you need.